Hey guys, sorry for not posting so long. I'm actually at the moment in Vienna, as some of you know. So, again, I apologize about the noise. It's really noisy here, but I wanted to say hi, number one, and number two, I wanted to answer some of your questions because there were some interesting ones and also some, basic ones. So, the first questions I'll be answering are regarding how long the spells work, in terms of not how long it takes, but in terms of wearing off, how quick do they wear off, and stuff like that. So, also, uh, you tend to ask, what if, my ex comes back and then the spell wears off? Will they leave? No. So, number one, sorry, the love spells only bring your ex back in terms, they push them towards coming back, they push them to want you back. But after the ex is back, the spell doesn't keep the ex. So that's important to know. Because if that was the case, your ex would just be a slave, a zombie, whatever you want to call it. Demon would be in them and they would just do what they're told. Your ex, the spells make your ex want to come back on their own. And it's their free will at the end of the day if they're gonna react to the spells or not. They will get the pushes for sure. They will want to come back. So if they do, and every spell wears off, by the way, spells wear off. It only means they will no longer get the pushes to go back to you, but they're already back. So now everything is up to you and your relationship. The spells do not keep your ex, like we discussed previously, but some new clients, I guess, potential clients, whatever, didn't listen to this audio, obviously. So the spells do not control the X. We do not create zombies. That's not how spells work. That's not how magic works in general. It cannot happen. So let's talk about spells wearing off. So what does it mean? It means like your ex will be getting pushes to go back to you for a certain period of time, and then the spells will wear off, so they will no longer get the pushes. So some exes do not come back in that period, and some exes do not come back at all because they don't want to, even though they're getting pushes or whatever the reason may be. So most spells will wear off after 3 moon cycles. Like, it depends, of course. It can be shorter, longer, but in my experience, that is like how long they usually give pushes. This goes for like any type of spell, love spell, job spell, glamour spell. Glamour spells and road openers wear off even faster, so they can last for 2 to 3 months maximum, but I recommend repeating them every month because just for maintaining the best results. So that's the deal with wearing off. If anyone still doesn't understand some of these things or has any questions regarding spells wearing off, or does the spell keep the X and things like that, you can ask, and I'll try to answer it better, but this is basically in short. And then the second question I got was about parallel realities. I don't remember what the question exactly was. It was under one of my audios. I think it was kind of like, how do they affect spell work and things. So, like I already mentioned, my magic, the magic that I do, my practice, is mainly based on quantum physics. So, on science, actually, because magic is indeed science. People view it as something supernatural, something that doesn't exist, blah, 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 but it's actually type of science. And it's very natural, actually. Because as I always say, magic is natural, magic is part of human nature, and humans have been using magic since ancient civilizations, so since forever basically. It's not something that's a new age hype, it's not something that, it's basically not what most people think it is. Honestly, it's not. So yes, most of my practice is based on quantum physics, on actual evidence, on actual energies, how they work, all of that stuff. So quantum physics also tells us that there's like a bunch of parallel realities, right? So we are in one parallel reality, and we're also in a bunch of others, and with like slight changes. How does this work? So this works like, for example, you're born, and after that, like a bunch of parallel realities open up, because every choice you make, you could have taken another type of choice, and then your life would be a bit different, or like significantly different. And in one parallel reality, it will be a little bit different. In other one, it will be like a lot different, and all of those stuff. So basically, if you, I don't know, didn't finish school, and this is not in terms that, like what if, it's like if you had a choice, you probably had choices in life a lot of times. I mean, probably you for sure did. And for example, you really loved poetry, but you also loved mathematics, and then you were deciding what you're going to study. And in this parallel reality, you went for mathematics, and then in another one, you just went for the other option. And in that parallel reality, you're living the life as if you chose another option. And of course, any like choice you make makes your life different in a way, a bit different, more different, depending on what it is. So that's basically what it's about. Now, when it comes to X's and spell work, your X also is also every single person, right, lives in different parallel realities, and so does your X. And then you and your ex are in other parallel realities as well. In some of them, you never met your ex because of some other choice you took. For example, you did not go on that concert where you met your ex in another parallel reality. You decided, oh, my head hurts, I'm not gonna go. So you guys never met. Or you guys met in a different way at a different time, whatever. If it was meant to be, you met differently. So your ex is also different in every parallel reality depending on the choice they made. So, for example, your ex may be, I don't know, very, very hurt by someone in this parallel reality, and this is why they have trust issues. But in another parallel reality, they were never hurt and they don't have trust issues. So you see, we have, I hope this makes sense. I know it's complicated, it's very complex. I'm trying to kind of simplify it so it would be understandable, but I'm aware that it may not be, and I apologize. So that's basically how it works. And then the thing is that we actually can, switch realities when they're like very similar. We can, and that's again a very complex thing that I don't really have the time to fully understand. Explain. But this is again a theory. With the parallel realities, it's a theory. I'm not claiming these are facts. I'm not claiming this is something I base my magic on. It's not. But this is potentially how things can work. So also with magic, this could be what happens with magic, that you switch realities a bit. And this is why some of my clients have actually gotten their exes have changed. They have completely changed, and people don't like completely change usually. So I think this could be why, because they have just went to another reality where this person is different and relationship is different and things are different. So I hope it makes sense. If you have any more questions about this, like specific ones, you can ask, and I'm gonna try to answer it a bit better. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Keep it short. I hope this was helpful. I hope you're doing well, and yeah, bye.